Hey guys, what's up? Bile1 here, and today I'm gonna bring you an overused match against a second chance. I battled this guy before, and I won, so we really wanted the rematch to just, have a more fun. And this was our rematch. I must say this battle wasn't as great as our previous battle, but hey, it's for you to decide if you like it or not. As you see, I'm using a different OU team than I did in my last battle, and he's using an OU team with a mix of some lower tier Pokemon. I'm gonna start off with my Tyranitar, and he's gonna start off with Infernape. That is actually going to be a bad matchup for me because I don't want to get close combat into my face. So I kind of thought that this would be like Fake Out, Stealth Rocks, Overheat, and Close Combat. I thought it would have been that moveset. And he actually reveals to me the close combat, so I'm pretty confident that it was this moveset. So I'm like, okay, he can't really do a thing against me because Fire Blast isn't very effective as well. So he's probably gonna set up Stealth Rock this turn, and I'm gonna be able to set up my Reflect. And yeah, I was just seeing, okay, he doesn't have that Focus Sash that those lead apes normally have. He has Life Orb, so that kind of got me doubting. And then he revealed to me his Overheat, and Overheat isn't a very common move on Infernape, so that was kind of strange. But as you see, it pays off for him because both moves don't do that much damage to my Latias, but it kind of racks up at the end. So now he's gonna Encore me, and I didn't see that coming, and I'm just gonna keep going for a Reflect because really I didn't see that Encore coming from that Infernape. And this is actually quite an interesting set. Yeah, it kind of caught me off guard, I have to say, but it's a really good set if you see it, if you look at it. So now I'm gonna go into Starmie. He's obviously gonna go for another close combat since it's a free move he can hit me with. Starmie's gonna take it with relative ease because this Starmie has some investment in regular defense, so I can take pretty much a close combat coming from an Infernape. So what's gonna happen now is we're both gonna get some after turn effects, and I'm gonna go straight for the Surf, which was kind of predictable. So the thing I should have done was gone for the Psychic maybe, because it would have done super effective damage as well. But I'm just gonna go for a Surf. He switches out into Vileplume. Vileplume, being a perfectly fine special defensive wall, is not going to take that much damage from it. And yeah, that is just great for him, but not too great for me because on the moment I don't have anything that can really save me from this Vileplume, even though it is an NU Pokemon. I don't even know what tier it is. I'm just gonna predict him to go either for a Sleep Powder or a Stun Spore, so I'm just gonna switch out into Ferrothorn. He goes for a Stun Spore, and that lowers my speed, and I'm perfectly fine with it because that means that my Gyro Ball is just gonna do more damage. He's gonna do Charm right now, and Charm is just gonna lower my attack, so that's a very good move on his part. But he's gonna stay in, so that means I'm going to be able to set up another layer of spikes and hit all of his incoming Pokemon. And quite some Pokemon, except for Latias, aren't hurt by spikes, so it's a good thing that I set it up. He's gonna switch out into Tyranitar, and he has a Nerve, so that's kind of a strange move because berries aren't that common in the metagame. And here I thought, okay, he's probably gonna set up Stealth Rocks. I can go for a Gyro Ball right now. But he goes for a Fire Blast straight away, and I was thinking I could take it, but I looked at my Ferrothorn after the match, and this was actually my relaxed Ferrothorn and not my sassy Ferrothorn, so maybe I could have survived it if I had sassy, but yeah, we'll never know. And here I ran some damage calculation with my Aerodactyl, and it should have done 99% of damage or something, not 100, but I thought, hey, he's at an amount of hit points where I can finish him off. And the Choice Bandit Earthquake doesn't quite finish off that Tyranitar, and that kind of got me off guard because doing minimum damage right here is not too great because I failed to finish that Tyranitar off. But the good thing for me is I have spikes up, so that means that next time Tyranitar comes in, he's going to die due to the spikes. I'm just gonna go and Surf all the way on, and once again, it might have been a better move to just go for Psychic, knowing that Infernape would have probably switched out. But he switches back into Vileplume, and Vileplume is absorbing all of my moves, so Vileplume is doing its work right now in the overused metagame, so that's kind of strange. I'm just gonna go into my Magnezone right now. Magnezone is going to take that Giga Drain with relative ease, so yeah, Magnezone is a very good option for me to switching out if he has Vileplume in play. This is actually Volt Switching, no, not a Volt Switching, Thunderbolting, Charge Beaming, Substituting, Hidden Power Icing, if you know what I mean, Magnezone. So I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for, let me check, a substitute, I think. Yep, substitute. But he switches back into his Infernape, which is kind of bad for me. So the thing I have to hope right now is that he does not decide to go for Encore. If he does, then I'm kind of screwed. So, but he decides to go for it. He's smart enough to do it. And the thing is, I'm just gonna stay in this turn and get some leftovers recovery. And this is a thing that really got me puzzled. I must say this match was in the beginning of my battles I did in way back in August. And I have to say that I wasn't really quite into battling back then. And I just went for another substitute here, which was kind of strange and a bad move. I should have switched out here. But I don't do that, which is unfortunate because I already lost so many Pokemon. But it would have been the better move to switch out into Latias. That actually would have benefited me more from him. So he's gonna switch. I'm just gonna switch back right now, go into my Latias now. And he's just gonna proceed going for Calm Mind. Close Combat. Close Combat is just not gonna do quite enough to me, and I'm just gonna go for a Dragon Pulse straight off the bat because I don't want him to Encore me into Reflect again. So I'm just gonna go for it, and he's gonna retreat, and he's gonna switch out into his Swoobat. Now you don't see many Swoobats. I think it's Swoobat, or is it the pre-evolution? I'm not sure. I don't even know this guy. Oh, or is it Lovebat? I have no idea. Please correct me in the comment section below. But this Batman Pokemon is just gonna take that Dragon Pulse with relative ease. And here I thought, okay, I'm not sure what he's gonna go for right now. He might go for a Shadow Ball, and he does go for it. And I'm gonna switch out into my Magnezone, knowing that Magnezone can take any Psychic or Shadow Ball move or Flying type move he throws at me. But I wasn't expecting him to have Hidden Power Ground for the coverage, or Hidden Power Fire. I'm not really sure what he has, but I think it's Hidden Power Ground. And yeah, it's actually going to finish off my Magnezone. So that was kind of unfortunate. I thought he caught a critical hit there, but he doesn't. So this just shows how powerful this kind of Pokemon can be if it is used correctly. And in this case, with a Live Orb, he benefited a lot from it. He's gonna switch back into Mike Tyson, his Tyranitar, and I'm gonna switch out into Latias. It's fine by me because that means I'm gonna get some leftovers damage right now. Leftover recovery right now, while he's just gonna faint due to these entry hazards. He's gonna switch out into his Latias now, and I thought, okay, he's probably gonna go for a Dragon type move or maybe for a Trick. So I'm gonna switch out into T-Tar, but he goes for Dragon Dance, and that is something you don't see very often. Most of the Latias are special attackers, but this one is actually a physical one. And he's gonna go for an Earthquake, and together with Life Orb, that is just going to wreck my Tyranitar up. I must say that he does get a critical hit on this turn. Not really sure if that mattered. It might have mattered though. I didn't run damage calculations there. Maybe I'll post a damage calculation in the comment section below. But yeah, that was just bad for me. Now he's gonna lock himself into Outrage, meaning that he's gonna finish off my Starmie. And yeah, my last Pokemon is Latias, so when he's gonna come in, he's not going to appreciate an incoming Outrage from a Dragon Danced Latias as well. So this was the game. Not really a very good game for me, but yeah, I just wanted to post it to show that I don't always upload winning battles. I also upload my battles that I lose. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to vote for your most valuable Pokemon of my team. In this team, all my Pokemon did pretty crappy, but if I have to pick one, then it should have been Aerodactyl, just because Aero is just a freaking boss. So what is your favorite MVP? Leave your answer in the comment section below, and you might win the Pokemon you voted for. Bye bye, guys.